Hello everybody, welcome to the NRUK Cup Series 4, round number 2 out of 24 here in season number 4. My name is Jake. I'd like to welcome everyone back to the channel and back to the NRUK Cup Series here today at the Auto Club Speedway around this incredible 2-mile track for round number 2 of the season. It's going to be a heck of a race today as these 41 drivers battle it out for victory here at Auto Club, and to follow up a fantastic opening round of Daytona 500, which was won in superb fashion by Colton Yeo in the 14 for Stuart Haas Racing. On pole today then, for today's event, Evan Hunter for Joe Gibbs Racing wins the ASDA Pole Award. It's his first of the season, putting that FedEx Toyota Camry on pole for today's race, and to his outside will be Hendrick Motorsports' Jeff Bright in that 9-car Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet Camaro. Hendrick had a poor day at Daytona. They'll be looking to rebound today. They've got 2 of their cars starting inside the top 3. Jeff and Eli Bright up at the front, and they're going to hopefully pull off a good result today for Hendrick to rebound from last time. Daytona 500 champion Colton Yeo starts 9th today after a brilliant 1-2 for Stuart Haas. Him and Max Rossi claiming those first 2 positions at Daytona last time out. Yo, your champion, starts 9th today. And meanwhile, talking about another champion, the Season 3 champion, Alexander Rowe, starts at the rear today. He failed inspection after qualifying. It means he has to start from the back and work his way up in the 24th Hendrick Motorsports. And he's got a tough job on his hands today as he looks to work his way through the field. Cars then are rolling off the grid then here for the second time this year, and the starting lineup will come across your screen right now. Great qualifying for Mitchell Collins, who starts 12th. Another great effort from him. Look at Luke Rainey starting inside the top 10, to name a few drivers who impressed during qualifying. Towards the back of the pack, Nathan Stapleton not having a great run, really out on the track. And of course we talked already about Alexander Rowe, how he's starting dead last after failing inspection. Up next then are Exalta track stats. 38 laps today around Auto Club. Last year's winner was Adam McDowell. He does not start in today's field. Pole sit today will be Evan Hunter, and the temperature is looking about 68 degrees Fahrenheit with 3-mile-an-hour wind speeds. So we'll see how that affects the racing for today. There are our Exalta track stats. Here we go then. For the second time this year, the Daytona 500 was a great success for all the NRUK Cup Series drivers. And for a second time this year, we're going to see them approach the green flag. Pace car is down pit lane. Evan Hunter is the control car coming to the restart zone. Green flag in the air. We're racing at Auto Club. Into 3 and 4 then for the first time. Evan Hunter leads, but look at Eli Bright dropping low on the inside as there were some big 4-wide moves back in the pack on lap number 1. Off of turn 4 then for the first time. Eli Bright is going to lead lap number 1 here at Auto Club. Hunter pushed up high, but here comes his teammate Mathis Wells, Season 1 champion Keith Stevens, right in the mix at this early stage as well. Let's look at them all through the turn. Stevens 3 wide to the bottom lane, and here he goes out in front here and to the lead at Auto Club. Pole sitter Hunter managed to get back inside again, and he darts from top to bottom. There, a good run from the 11 car. Look at the one of Joe Rutkowski on the inside, Nolan Scott, Mitchell Collins as well, to name a few others. And to the stripe, Evan Hunter, pole sitter, leads lap 2. But look at the run that Rutkowski and Scott got down on the inside lane. Mitchell Collins up inside the top 5 here. 2 Penske cars there, Penske teammates, Scott and Stevens. Rutkowski up the racetrack, and now Nonagan Scott to the inside lane. And up towards the lead. Here he goes. Came so close to winning the Daytona 500. He got past on the last lap for the win. And he's still looking for a first NRUK victory. Can he get it done today at Auto Club for the 12? And Roger Penske, he's leading out front right now. And he's got a good, nice lead built up here on lap number 3. Battle for second between the two Chip Ganassi teammates. Nathan Stapleton has worked himself up the order here early on. And he's side by side with teammate Joe Rutkowski. Look at Jake Richardson, William Bullen and Keith Stevens as well. And Stapleton takes the 42 to the inside and looks for a pass out in front. Here comes Nathan Stapleton trying to side draft the 12. That Ford Mustang stuck on the high side. How about Cody Smart and Mitchell Collins, to name a few drivers that are coming up towards the front here, as Stapleton's going to look to gap the field here and potentially pull away. Down the front stretch, Stapleton leads. What sort of entry can he get into one? Of course, Nolan Scott built up that lead, but he didn't get a good entry to one. That cost him the race lead eventually. And again, Stapleton taking the high groove. Maybe that's working for the 42, but Mitchell Collins into second for Front Row Motorsports. What a great run. Keegan Thompson up towards the front as the pack kind of shuffle and battle behind them. Stapleton's making this high groove work, not for long. Here comes Keegan Thompson for Hendrick and the 48 team. Sponsored by Ally, coming up to the front for the first time today. He pulls alongside Nathan Stapleton in the 42. And it's a good battle for the lead here. Which one of them is going to yield? It will be Stapleton, and Thompson can get through cleanly and to the lead. He goes back to second now. Mathis Wells following Thompson through. Mac Johnson up the order here for Roush Fenway Racing, doing a nice job in the 6th. William Seaman, Jeff Bright as well are also there, but Keegan Thompson leads out in front. And look at Stapleton getting very racy with the 18 there. Moves him up the track. And Mathis gets stuck on the high side and will lose out there a few positions. Thompson leads this lap again. It'll be all about the entry going into one. They have not got it right so far. Can Thompson get it right this time? Battle for second right now between Mac Johnson and Stapleton. And look at the run that Stapleton gets through the turn. That 42 is, running very nicely right now. But look at Jeff Bright, maybe going to take it 4 wide for the lead here. Heck of a bold move for Jeff Bright. Makes the move stick, though, and out towards the front. Him and Stapleton having a good battle. Stapleton definitely looks to have the best car today. It's not the first time we've seen him up towards the lead in these early stages. But it's Jeff now who's making his name known. Look at Spurley Tube coming up into 3rd place as well. Keith Stevens back up to the front. Spurley Tube way out the racetrack there. Maybe got pushed, a bit too, harder than he would have liked to have gone into that turn by Keith Stevens. Out towards the back. See a few of the back markers struggling. Luke Rainey has had a poor race so far. He's towards the rear of the field here. How about Alexander Rose? Started to make his way through the field here. Started to go towards the front, but just cannot quite get it done at this point in time. Out in front, though, Jeff Bright building up that a nice buffer between him and Nathan Stapleton. The battle for second continues. Look at Alex Fletcher for the Wood brothers on the inside. What a great run this is. Again, this is a good place for the underdogs, those sort of mid-tier teams to make a statement today and try and earn themselves a top 5 or maybe even a top 10 finish for these guys, lower down the grid, who maybe do not have the finances they would like right now. Jeff Bright will lead him back to the stripe here on lap number 10 as we will cut to a commercial break. Jeff doing a nice job and leading it out in front right now.
Gatlin Downey in the 37, bringing us to the green.
Can Mr. Corns get a run?
And a win, and Ben Crouch is going to take the win here at Pocono.
Side by side, it's going to be a walk away.
Huge push on the outside, 19. Heading down to the stripe, it's going to be Mike Fink Jr., number 38, winning.
Moves him up. Here comes Jesse Orski to the inside.
Back here then on lap number 11, and we are under caution for the first time today at Auto Club Speedway, and William Duncan and a few others have damage there, but it's the two cars involved with Jake Richardson and Anthony Charbois. They're both out of the race, and a heavy link for them. And let's go see how this first caution of the day has happened. As these guys come down to pit, maybe for tyres, maybe for damage. We'll see. Let's see how this first wreck of the day has happened. And here we are then, going into turn 1, and you see they're kind of in a 4-wide mess here. Alex Reynolds in the middle, just, you know, not quite clear. He goes up into the 20, and the 20 gets hooked by the 22, and they're both into the wall. A hard link for both of them. You see Richardson riding the catch fence there, and Charbois almost went head on into that wreck. So a big wreck for the 20 and the 22, and that's not going to help their days out at all. On board now with Anthony Charbois. Now we can see Anston took a hard hit there with Jake Richardson, and that damage will not be fixed. He'll be out of this race. Final onboard here of this wreck then is with Jake Richardson. You can see another hard link for Jake Richardson. He rid the wall and the catch fence there. It was not a nice wreck for him, and he's going to be out of this race as well. First caution of the day then is out here on lap number 11, and when that restarted very shortly, Richardson and Charbois are involved, and a few others came down pit lane to assess damages. The restart here will be on lap number 14 when we get back to the green here, and Jeff Bright is your leader. Alex Fletcher doing a nice job running second right now. Keith Stevens up into third. Mathis Wells fourth. Eli Bright fifth. Nathan Stapleton sixth, with arguably the best car of the day we've seen so far. Seventh for Mitchell Collins. Eighth, pole sitter Evan Hunter. Ninth is Joe Rutkowski. And 10th, Cody Smart for Richard Petty Motorsports. What a good run for them. So as Jeff leads, the 22 and the 20 are out of this event, I believe, with damaged, and also Alex Reynolds obviously got damaged there, and he did not make it back in time, so something gave way on the 00. We're not sure just yet, why that is, but we'll take a look and we'll see if we can find out what it is from our pit side reporters. But Reynolds is out, and after a great top 5 at Daytona, the Starcom Racing driver is not going to be too happy here. So restart on lap number 14 then. Jeff Bright has been out in front. He was the outside pole sitter. He started second, and he's had a good run so far. Chevrolet's been in tune. It's been on sync, but a few of these other guys behind him are desperate for a win, and this is a good track for them to get it at. It's a good chunk out of our race distance then. And pace cars down pit lane. We're going to restart on lap number 14. Jeff Bright bringing the field then to the green. And the green flag is out. We're back underway here at Auto Club. And again, a very good start from the 9 of Jeff Bright. Great restart there as Alex Fletcher up the racetrack. Here comes Mathis Wells in the 18. Mitchell Collins and Evan Hunter battling hard as well. Down the backstretch then. For the first time here on this restart, Jeff Bright is out in front in the 9 car. But look at the run that Mathis Wells got through the turn. Eli Bright also there with a good exit. 3 wide behind them for 4th. Mitchell Collins. What a run he's having again for Front Row Motorsports here. Bright loses the first lap back on the restart, but Wells had a good run, and can he maybe execute an overtake going into 1 and 2 this time? He will. Mathis Wells to the inside lane for Joe Gibbs Racing, and out towards the front. Down the backstretch. See, they're all jostling behind these lead 2 here. Three wide back in the pack, but the 9 is not giving way. He now will. But Jeff Bright held his own there for a second, but Wells wins the battle eventually. And I will hold him off. And Mathis Wells to the lead here at Auto Club. Can Jeff get him back and return the favour though here in a couple of laps time? His son Eli Bright is running in 3rd right now. Meanwhile, the Chip Ganassi teammates once again battling, this time for 4th position. Stapleton and Rutkowski. Look at the run that the Brights got off the turn here. And they're going to get a good shot down the backstretch. Jeff Bright pulls low, trying to regain that lead that he's had for a good chunk of this race. Of course, we talked about Nathan Stapleton. He has a good car underneath him today. And he's back up towards the front. We know Staple looking to get that win for Chip Ganassi Racing. Here they are towards the front. That's the Brights, who are currently doing battle right now. Eli went to look low, but now it's Nathan Stapleton taking it 3 wide for second here. And maybe even getting the lead. Look at the run that Nathan Stapleton got through the turn. Got second. Couldn't get first, though. Maybe he can do that next time down this front straightaway. But Jeff Bright, again, pulling away with that Hendrick power. And Eli Bright is going to go for second here. What is this, you know, fantastic racing up front here at Auto Club. Eli Bright looking for the run off the turn. Mathis Wells there. Look at William Seaman inside the top 5 for the first time today. That's one thing we haven't seen is a Stuart Haas racing car towards the front. They've obviously not found that race pace so far. And 3 wide maybe for the lead here. Look at Mathis Wells looking. Thinks better of it. Doesn't risk it when they exit the turn. Instead, it's going to be Jeff's son Eli and his Hendrick Motorsport teammate that will now try and challenge, and they're getting dicey behind them. Look at William Seaman coming up towards the front for the first time today as Eli leads out in front and dropping low. And here we go. Bright will lead this lap. It's Eli Bright. So Brights were kind of in a fight finish for that. Whoever led that lap right there. They're doing a nice job right now. Mathis Wells trying to work himself towards the front. How about Nonigan Scott and Stapleton battling for a top 5? DeLello, Hamill, Edwards and Smart. Just a few names of the underdogs currently running well and up towards the front here. The mid kind of tier guys having a great day so far, and this is you know, very good to see. Pole sitter Evan Hunter kind of stuck back in the pack here with this dirty air right now. A few of the Stuart Haas boys towards the back here. Rutkowski's falling back. Alexander Rowe doing well inside this top kind of group. And how about Riley Snare for the underfunded Spire Motorsports team, doing a great job in the 77. Towards the rear, Luke Rainey having a struggling day still, so is Keegan Thompson. Spurley Tube has never really recovered from that damage, neither has William Duncan either. He's had a tough day. Kyle Hunter and Roman Fenway as well. They're again off the pace here and not doing too well as of now. Meanwhile, back up front, it is Mathis Wells doing the business for Joe Gibbs Racing right now. We're going to cut to our second commercial break here and rejoin us in a few laps' time. And here we are then, returning on lap 24. What's new? Jeff Bright out in front, but now he has a new challenger. Mac Johnson for Roush Fenway Racing in the 6 is hot on his heels right here. But Jeff once again back out towards the front. What a car he has had so far. But now he has been challenged. Mac Johnson for Roush Fenway Racing to the inside lane here. Look at the 6 go. Doing a superb job out front right now. William Seaman stuck on the high side in third. Rutkowski's back up inside the top 5. But Mac Johnson to the lead at Auto Club. He'll lead this lap again. This could be crucial. Of course, Roush Fenway might be one of those teams fighting for a wildcard spot towards the end of the year. And this can certainly help out Mac if he can get the win. William Seaman's now up into second. Jeff Barrowright falls back to third. And Joe Rutkowski and Zachary DeLello currently round off the top 5. They're doing a nice job. But Mac leads out in front. Can Bright get back to second? He can. The 10 got a bit tight there through the turn, and Jeff was able to counter and able to make the pass. He's getting a good draft and a lot of help right now from Joe Rutkowski in the 1. But now Joe abandons him and goes towards the inside lane for second place. Joe Rutkowski is right there, and he might even get the lead as Max Johnson was a little bit dodgy on entry there. But he holds his own for now. He stays out in front and out towards the lead. Zachary DeLello inside the top 5 here for JCG Dougherty Racing. He's having a great run today. And, you know, it's fantastic to see these underdogs performing well and up towards the front. Meanwhile, Mac Johnson continues to lead as we reach the closing stages. Rutkowski is the one putting pressure on and maybe trying to bring home a victory for Chip Ganassi and Chip Ganassi Racing. They do not count out that 9 of Jeff Bright. We've seen how strong he has been all day. And once again, he's towards the front. But now it's Joe Rutkowski towards the inside of Mac Johnson towards the lead. Where is the 9 car going to go? The 9 car stays high for now. But we'll follow him through it a second. But Rutkowski is the new leader. Out to the front for the first time today is Joe Rutkowski in the 1. This is a great battle and a great, great driving from some of the guys at the top of this sport right now. Rutkowski is under pressure from the dominant Jeff Bright, who has led a good handful of laps today, and the 9 car, definitely the best out on track, but Rutkowski's trying to fend him off. He can't do much though, and cannot resist the challenge of the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet Camaro. 2 Chevys fighting out front, and Jeff Bright side by side with the 1 down the front stretch. Mac Johnson and Nathan Stapleton are going to battle for that second place. But how about Mac Johnson back up towards second now? Rutkowski got to the high side. I beg your pardon, I meant to say third place for the battle between Johnson and Stapleton, but doesn't matter now because Mac is up to second. Look at the 3-wide move for third. William Seaman. Bold move towards the inside for the 10 car. How about that? Keith Stevens on the inside. How about Alexander Rowe? Started from the rear due to technical inspection failures. He's now inside the top 10 and might have a chance at the win here. What a great drive from our Season 3 champion, who's doing a heck of a job right now. Meanwhile, out front, it's Jeff Wright, who's putting on a clinic here at Auto Club Speedway. He's led a good chunk. He's going to have to hope that these 2 Ford Mustangs, Mac Johnson and Keith Stevens, can't catch up to him. Meanwhile, the battle for 4th is intense. Rowe is there. Rutkowski is there. And Luke Evans as well. So there's a battle between the Camaros and the Mustangs here. So we reach lap 31. There's not a Toyota in sight right now. The highest running Toyota right now would be Jensen Edwards, and he's running 14th right now, so not the best day for the Toyotas. Now they bunch up once again, and is this Mac Johnson's time to strike for the lead? It's the inside lane, goes the 6 car. Keith Stevens hot on their heels. Alexander and Rutkowski being nice with each other right now, trying to both help themselves towards the front. Johnson leads, Stevens and Rutkowski on the inside, down the front stretch. But it's all happening behind Mac Johnson right now. Can Keith Stevens get a good exit and a good launch off the turn? Stapleton is there with his teammate Rutkowski on the inside as Rutkowski goes to side draw off the 24 up the track. Right there. And look at him again, getting very aggressive as the 1 car late on. Stevens leaves the bottom open though. They do not want to do that to this car, the 9 of Jeff Bright. He'll be very disappointed if he doesn't go to victory lane today. Considering how good that car has been, he would love to get a win right here. And on the inside, he will now go. Mac Johnson though, can he get a run off the high lane? He will. Johnson holding his own right now. It's going to be a drag race down the backstretch. Jeff Bright with no help. Mac Johnson with all the help from Keith Stevens and Nathan Stapleton. But now there goes the move that everyone was anticipating. Jeff Bright to the inside lane and back up towards the front with 5 to go at Auto Club. What can the rest of the chasing pack do? Nathan Stapleton maybe trying to put himself into the picture. Alexander Rowe trying to put on an incredible performance to go from last to first in this race. But Jeff Bright trying to extend the gap over the 42 and the 6 as they battle for second. Can Stapleton clear the 6? He will. So Nathan Stapleton might be the one to take it to the 9 car right here. Stevens and Rowe working well on the inside. They're good friends off the racetrack. Now they might be best friends on it too. It's all in the name of the game though, if they can catch up to the 9 car. And Stapleton's getting a hell of a push for a turn from the 2 and the 24. Seaman back inside the top 5. Eli Bright just on the cusp as well. Look at the run. The 42 gets down the backstretch. It's a 4-car dance for the lead at Auto Club. Stapleton sends it in towards the inside lane. The 42 car to the lead. Can he clear him off the turn? He can't. Bright staying with him, sticking with him right now. It is getting very close and very dicey with 3 to go. William Seaman, look at a big bold move. 3 wide for second. The 10 car towards the front, looking to make it back-to-back victories for Stuart Hart's Racing. Stapleton clears the 9 car towards the lead. Goes Nathan. But how long will that lead last? Because we know how strong Jeff Bright is. And we know he could retake that lead in a matter of seconds. 2 to go when they reach the line this time. It's Stapleton versus Bright versus Seaman for the victory. Who is going to grab it though? Into turns 1 and 2 for the penultimate time. Stapleton, is he going to go up the racetrack? He won't. He blocks. Bright could not get the run that he was hoping for. And Nathan Stapleton trying to hold his own here. It's going to be a last lap pass if anything's going to happen. And Jeff Bright is on the high side for second. Because William Seaman is making a late race charge on the inside lane. The 10 car. Here we go. White flag is out. Mathis Wells and Seaman on the inside. Stapleton and Bright on the outside. Mathis Wells towards the inside. The 18 car. Where did he come from? Out of nowhere comes Mathis Wells. Alex Fletcher for the Wood Brothers, trying to make a late race charge. Who's going to get the best exit and entry into turns 3 and 4? Does Fletcher look to take it? 3 wide for the lead. Through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Mathis Wells comes out of nowhere to steal a victory away from Jeff Bright and Nathan Stapleton. Mathis Wells, the winner at Auto Club. Unbelievable. Where did the 18 come from? Out of nowhere. And that clears him once again as the all-time winner in the NRUK. Mathis Wells has won the race. What an incredible performance. Alex Fletcher comes home in second for the Wood Brothers. What a great result. Luke Evans and Derek Hamill inside the top 10. Pole sitter Evan Hunter could only have managed 17th today. Luke Rainey worked his way back up to 20th. Riley Snare, 24th for the 77. Great result for his team. Some of the guys off the pace today that maybe they wouldn't have wanted to be. Roman Fenway, Keegan Thompson, William Duncan all had struggling days and poor race cars out towards the back. But it was an incredible performance from Jeff Bright. But the winner is Mathis Wells. Thank you all so much for tuning in to the NRUK Cup Series. Once again, that was an incredible race, and I hope you can join us for round 3. Thank you very much for watching. Again, looking to follow up that 1-2. Fuck! Holy moly macaroni.